You welcome everyone. I am Mr. Munji from Al Faisal International Academy School. So today we're going to study about science. Lesson 16 is the eye, page 131 to page 132. Our objectives will start at first. Identify the major part of the eye and describe their function. This is our objectives, and then we will go to define and ensure the function of the eye. Actually, for going to define the human eye, the role of the human eye. The human eye, it is the one from the most important organ in our body. So the eye, it is an organ that makes what? Organ from what? Organ from the visual system that we can let us see things around us. Provide animals and provide us with the vision. The ability to receive a process also. Without light also we cannot see anything. So this light helps the eye to detect the images and will send it by the neurons to our brain. Perfect. This is our eye or the human eyes. We will speak now about the function. This it is the external part of the eye of the human eye. The human eye it is formed by many other organelles. So those or small organ. The first one it is what? Small parts. The first one it is the central core. The central core or the central circle of the eye is called the pupil. This is called the pupil. Can be small and can be larger. Can be smaller, can be larger. Depending of the percentage of the light. And then the pupil it is surrounded by what? The pupil it is surrounded by the iris. Are you going to see here? So this one it is the pupil surrounded by the iris. This one it is the iris. It surround what? Surround the pupil. The iris and the pupil, all of those that makes what? Make the cornea. It is the clear lens. This one is the clear, very clear lens. This clear lens, it is called what's called cornea. This what? Cornea. And also we have the eye slash and we have the top light here. We have the sclera and the tear duct. So this one, it is the external part of the eye. But the most important thing, you need to memorize it, my students. It is the central core, the pupil, the iris, the cornea. Those one from the most important part. You need what? To memorize it in your brain. And then, what is the role of pupil? So the pupil, it is the spot, the black spot. You know that is the pupil. The iris, it is what? The iris, it is a circle that surrounds the pupil. It's colored. Always it is colored by black, sometimes black, brown, green, blue, many other colors. So the muscles in the eye change the size. The muscles in the eye change the size of the iris to make the pupil bigger or smaller. Can be the pupil can be so small, or can be the pupil so what? So large, bigger. So depend of what? Depend of the percentage of the light. When the pupil gets smaller, when? So you are not dazzled. And when the dim light, the pupil get larger to let more light enter in your eyes. So if there is no light in your room, for example in your bedroom, we're going to switch off the light and we're going to bed to sleep. So the room it will be dark. The room in your room there is no any light. In this case, the pupil it will be what? It will be larger. Why? It will be larger to get more light in your eyes. To what? To see something, to see the blanket, to see the different things around you. Okay? So if there are many kinds of light front of your eyes, so the pupil will be so smaller to reduce the percentage of light to enter inside your eyes as you seeing here. And then next one. Inside the eye now. Inside the eye, it is formed by many other parts. So the first one, it is the transparent part. The transparent part is what's called the cornea. So this one is the transparent part. This one is transparent part is called the cornea. So the cornea, it is the transparent outer layer of the eye. The cornea and the lens, so this one is the cornea, and after that this it is the lens, and this one it is the pupil. The pupil, and this one is the lens. The cornea and the lens together band the light that enter inside the eye, band the light that enter inside the eye to focus in the image to the retina. So the image here, it will take it by the cornea and the lens, it will pass directly to the retina. It will be opposite. Okay, and then the retina contain high sensitive of nerves. Nerves, it like work small field inside our body that transport information from one place to another, from the organs to our brain. Okay, so those nerves, the nerves of the vision is called what? The optic nerve that transport things to our brain directly, to transport the image that passes from the eye, and after that will go. So this one, it is the optic nerve. It will go directly to our brain. It's called the optic nerve to your brain. Okay, by what? By an electrical pulses. Next one now. So we'll go to investigate the lenses. We will start. Do you know the lenses, my students? How many kind of lenses, as you know? How many kind of lenses? Yes. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We have actually two kind of lenses. Thank you so much. Thank you. The lenses here, for Unit 4, Lesson 14, we're going to investigate the lenses. First, we're going to speak about our objectives. The lenses that we are using in many domains. The objective of our lesson, identify the lenses. We have two kinds, the major kind of lenses, the concave and convex. Describe the effect of concave and the convex lenses on the beams of light. And then the next one, explain the nature of the long, short sight and describe the short sight. And then, so the eye work forming an image to the retina, as he said from the beginning. So take the eye, it will take the picture and will send it directly to the retina, like the picture here. So this one, it is the picture, and this one, it is the eye, for example. The picture, it will take it by the cornea and the pupil. Here it is the eye. Pupil, it will send it directly to the retina. The retina, it will be what? It will be opposite. So it will bend directly. So the lens is curved piece or transparent material. Its job to bend the light rays that pass through it, like the camera, like many other objects. So can you give me the type of lenses? Yes, as he said, the first one, it is called. Yes, perfect. It's called the first one convex, and the second one, it is concave lens. The first one, it is convex, and the second one, it is concave. So the first one, the eye lens and the magnifying glass are always convex. It is not concave. What does mean convex? This, it is the shape of the convex. It is pointed here. It is pointed. In the border, it is pointed. It is like this. It's called what? It's called convex. The rays, it will pass from this area, and it will be what? It will be converged in just one point. It will be converged. It will not disperse it. It will be gathered in just one line here. Okay, so this one, the eyes, the magnifying glass, it is what? Convex. It is not concave. Okay, my students, it is not concave. So this one, it is convex. Our eye, the human eye, the magnifying hand lens, it is convex. It is not concave. The convex, it is what? Is thicker in the middle. In the middle is thicker, but is pointed and pointed in what? In the border. So this one is called what? Concave. Convex. For the concave now, it is the opposite side. The concave is thicker in the middle. Thicker in the middle. The convex, it is what? Thicker in the middle, the convex, but the concave, it is thinner in the middle. Okay, see the middle than at edge. It spread the light out. It will converge light. It will spread it out. So this one, it is concave lens. Now I will repeat again. How many kind of lenses we have? Yes, excellent. Yes, perfect. So we have two kinds of lenses. So the first one, it is convex lens. It is thicker in the middle. And the second one, it is convex. The second one, it is concave. So the first one, it is convex lens, and the second one, it is concave lens. Our eyes, which kind of lens our eyes is formed by convex or concave? It is convex. Yes, perfect. It is a convex. And then now, the short-sighted. Some people they cannot see clearly. Some person that can see near object, but the other objects, so far objects, the distant object we cannot see it. So this problem is called what? The short-sighted. Short-sighted, short. Only you can see only in short distance. It's called short-sighted. The other kind of person, they can see the distant object, but they cannot see the near object. It's called what? The long-sighted. Yes, the long-sighted person is called what? Can see the distant object clearly, but cannot focus on near objects. So we have two kinds of person. The problem of the visual problem. The visual problem we have two kinds. So the person can be shorted sighted person. The second one, yes, perfect, excellent, excellent, my best student. Are what? The first one are shorted. The second one it is long sighted person. What's meaning long-sighted person? Can see only the very distant object. The near object he cannot focus on it. Okay. So the sighted person. So he can correctly be he can correct it by what? We need to what? To wear a spectacle. Those spectacles should be concave lenses. The spectacle should be concave lenses to see the different, to see what? To see the very far, the distance object should be concave. What about the short? The picture here. So this one is the correction, the short side. This one is the short side. Only here, short side eye, corrected by what? By the concave. The concave, it is what? Thinner in the middle. This one is concave lens. So you can see now clearly and perfectly the distant object and also the near object. The long side object now. The long side person. The long side person can be corrected by wearing a spectacle with convex lenses. Convex lenses will correct his own vision. He can see clearly the near objects and also the distant objects. Okay, my students? It's clear? How many kind of person the vision problem for the person can be short-sighted? Yes. What's meaning short-sighted? That means he cannot see the near objects. Okay. What meaning long-sighted person? That means he cannot see this distant object. For the short-sighted object, he will wear what? The concave. For the long-sighted object, he will need to what? For the correction of his vision, you need to what? To wear the convex lenses.